Hello there, YouTube. Look at this. Another start to a beautiful day. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like, but I'm not complaining about what it's doing right now. God dang. Let's start ourselves off Thursday. Little woman, it is decidedly nice out here this morning.
It is. I'll take it at the moment because it was windy. No other.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy wind last night. All right there, little woman.
All right, Hubba.
It's Thursday.
Almost there.
Yep. Pretty wet all the way to here. Nothing drastic. Just kind of a normal winter day.
Yep.
All right. You have yourself a wonderful day.
You too, Hubba.
All right.
See you in the passing.
Yep, in the passage.
Right.
Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now. This is my thinking. That's what I was telling you guys about. See, I have access to reach all in there and pull the pieces to get this chin piece out because of the scratches I put in it. Where are they? Right there. And look at this. And that old BMW, the wheel came in yesterday for that thing. That's been back ordered since last summer. Little piles of junk I acquired though. But look at that, my back wall. There's my TKC 80s for the 2020 GSA. I blew all the cobwebs out of them a while ago. All right, let's get this thing done. When Matt rode that thing down to me yesterday, he was one lucky son of a gun because there wasn't enough fuel to even start it. Poor Kelly, she was going to ride it up front, but it was out of gas. She goes, oh, well, you go put gas in it and I'll take care of it. She's going to be part of our display. We have to take photos and send it to BRP. I guess we're getting a new, bigger, fancier display screen. I don't know when that's coming, but it looks wicked cool. Works a lot better. So, you know, I was joking about this thing the other day. Last night, I'm standing there by Kelly's bench. She took off somewhere and I was waiting for her. I had a question for her. And all of a sudden, one of those dollies, you know, the carts, the cashier gal comes by and she's got this guy dressed up. And he's laying on there. Looked like you're taking somebody to the end game. Cracked me up. About scared the heck out of me. So it never fails. The mannequins are always getting me. I like that. My theory worked. I was able to unclip the clips, get the push pins out. And there she is. Out of there. Well, let's hope we don't scratch the new one going back on. So I'm going through putting this thing back together. You know, and I got skid pan and stuff back on. And I look over here. As I'm putting it on, I'm going, oh no. Because one of the things you got to watch for with any kind of front end impact is the air ducts are hitting the radiator, any of those things. You look really close at that plastic tube between the radiators. And I follow where the leak's coming from, and it's coming down that little, I don't know if you can see that kind of a clear hose there. Now look at the coolant bottle. See anything wrong with that? The coolant should not be going above that bracket right in the middle of the frame. Sure is nice seeing my work area all nice and wide and clean. But I'm gonna take that black 2014 for a ride again, heat cycle it, make sure I got the coolant and that's cleared out. Wow, look at this. I think I picked the perfect timing to take off here. It's like a little sunshine might sneak out on us. Wouldn't that be just perfect? I rode you guys on this last week when I was finished with it. Shy the chin piece. Man, that was way easier to do than I thought it was going to be. So I didn't, because obviously I can't charge time for doing that, so that was just on my own dime. Look at that. Look at this guy's running it. It's reds everywhere. Holy moly. And of all things, a great big truck. I mean, if I pulled out on that thing, I would just vaporize. There'd be nothing left of me. That big old truck would make shit. Whoa. Did it rain that hard here? Not all that flooding there, or maybe the drainage or something over there is plugged. Ooh, it's cool out here. Holy moly. Glad I put these 100%s on. End of a cul-de-sac. I lived on a cul-de-sac we lived in Mobile, Alabama. That was cool. And all but one of the houses, it was all kids, so we were all friends and played and rode bicycles and did kid stuff. That was a lot of fun. Mobile, Alabama. Whoa, his clock. Okay, 2:56, that'd be about right. He's still on daylight savings time. That's what I do at the house. I never change the motorcycles that auto change. Just auto change. The ones that don't, they're in daylight savings time all the time. You know what's amazing is, out of all the Harleys I've had, it is freaky how the clocks always stay in time. How is that? And why is the speedos always correct? There's literally no motorcycle you can ride, period, except for a Harley. But if you have like a GPS mount, or even your own nav, because the nav is just GPS speed, you know, you can switch it and have that show up on the display. Cars are almost always spot on, and Harleys spot on. Spyder's always off a couple miles, 3 miles. Every single BMW, and then you think with the TFTs it would even be better, or it'd be more accurate. Every one of them at 70, they're 2 or 3 miles indicated on the, you know, the old displays, and then the new TFTs. They're always 2 or 3 miles an hour slower than what you're actually going. So you're going under the speed limit there, and then the nav is up there, you know, turning red, saying you're going over the speed limit. Why? I mean, the rule is it has to be within 10% at 60 miles an hour. But no, they're never, and they always seem to be slow, always. But so how does Harley do that with the clocks and their speedos? Why are they always spot on? I'm sure some yahoo's gonna go, mine's always been off. Yeah, whatever. I've gone through a handful of Harleys in my day, and they're always spot on. Of course, now it's easy to check with GPS. I want to get this thing good and heat cycled. Make sure the coolant levels, because I made the adjustment cold, which you're supposed to, but it was so overfilled. You know, am I getting a false reading? What's going on? I think I'll run up. Oh, I know what I'll do. This will be easy. I'll just take the clover leaf. I'll do. God, I start talking about coolant and I smell coolant. Coolant is a smell because I just don't like coolant. That's why most of everything I own does not have coolant. They're air cooled. But I get it in my head, I smell coolant, and I'll drive myself nuts. That's like that BMW. There was nothing leaking anywhere on that thing. And I'm absolutely convinced that I could smell coolant. You know, I had Kelly smell that thing a couple times. She goes, I don't smell it. I go, you don't smell that? Nope, don't smell it. How does your brain do stuff like that? I think what happened is the fan was cycling more than usual, and I just psyched myself into thinking that GSA is leaking coolant. The reservoir bottle ain't moved an ounce. There's no sign. When a bike's leaking, you can find it. No such thing as something leaking coolant.
and you don't see a sign where it's leaked. But usually when they leak, they hit something hot on the motor, or it goes down, runs down the outside of the radiator, which is hot, and has a very distinct smell. I was test riding a Yamaha, and the technician couldn't figure out why the thing kept dying after a while. So I take it for a ride, and ride around slow. It was a VSAR 1300, right in the middle of this turn. I was like, so I come rolling to a stop. And I'm sitting there, and I'm God, that's been a long time ago, because I had my Palm Trio at the time. That's crazy. I remember pulling out that Palm Trio, and I was going to call the shop and say, hey, I'm dead on the side of the road here. So I'm getting my phone out. I'm just about to make the phone call, and I see something sneaking up behind me. I turn around, State Patrol. But luckily he was in a car, but he was one of the motor officers. And I go, man, you're gonna have fun with this one. And he goes, how's that? And I go, this is not my motorcycle, and I don't have any ID, nothing on me. So anyway, he goes, I said, I work just right across the hill there at Pro Caliber. So I give him a call and have him haul me out. I said, what information do you need? He goes, I recognize you. He goes, I'm officer or whatever. And he was a guy that hadn't been there very long, but enough that I had spoke to him a time or two. And anyway, I ended up letting the thing sit, and it fired up, and I go, well, I'll try. So he followed me down to here, and I took the left like I do here. And I know once I get under the bridge, if nothing else, I'm right there by the corporate building. And I gave him a thumbs up, and he turned, went on the freeway, and went back to wherever he was patrolling. The crazy things in the life of motorcyclists. Well, I appreciate you guys coming along for this nice little ride. Look at this. Now that I'm home, the heated grips or back to the shop, the heated grips are starting to work. They finally eat through that thick foam thing on there. Actually feels really good, to be honest with you. Alright, I'm gonna put this on my rack and let the fan cycle a couple of times, and we'll do a thorough check, and that'll be it. Them boys is going snowmobiling this weekend. That's one of the store assets, just an old one. Employees are welcome to take it. That thing's old. You get the springs on?
Yeah, it's like awful.
Oh, is it one you gotta push in? Yeah. There's a special tool for that.
Is there?
I think Ryan has one. It's like a T-handle and has a hook in it. You just grab it and just... Eli. My good old Spyder bench. You don't have to worry about it. It's wider than the Spyder. It's really nice. Uh-huh. Digging in my damn tools, huh? Yeah, Ryan has one of the BRP tools. Alright, thank you guys very much.
That's what you get with non-fuel injection. Man, look how amazingly beautiful it is out here. Woo. Definitely cold though. Heavy on the cold. Check out this 2018 CVO guy traded in. He traded in like 5 motorcycles, like dirt bikes and some used bikes, and I don't know the story or anything. 5,100 miles on it, man. She's a puppy. Man, is that thing beautiful. I love that color. 5,100 miles, man. Them rings aren't even seated in yet. Ooh, that thing is pretty. Gotta love a CVO. Man, I don't know if there's any way this camera will pick it up. I can't zoom it. But them mountains back there, that is just solid. Deep, deep snow. The trees are frozen. Wow, that's crazy. Just right there. So you remember last night? It is precisely 5 p.m. out here. If you just keep the clouds away, she looks real nice out here. Wow, what a difference. Shocking. Another little Walmart stop. Remember we stopped last time? You couldn't even see out the window. It was pouring down rain so hard.
Yeah, this is different.
Yeah.
Now it's really cold.
It's cold, but it's nice out.
Yeah.
There's stars up there tonight, Mo.
We'll take her.
All right.
All right.
Let's head on to the hacienda.
Let's go home.
All right. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, it was the reverse of last night. Wet. It was wet leaving Vancouver and got dry when we got here. Well, it was reverse. It was nice and dry and beautiful until just past Woodland when we left there, and
Yeah.
it was all wet and nasty.
And it got wet.
It didn't really rain on us. It's just that it must have been a rain cloud came through and soaked the freeway, and you get that white out comes up off the freeway. Oh, I apologize. I apologize in a little note there about the volume. I had somehow or another bumped the volume thing. Something flashed and did something weird, but I couldn't figure out what it was. And anyway, when I realized that it was out, I looked and it was the camera setting. I had done it, bumped something wrong with my finger or something, and
Oopsie.
threw it away.
Yeah.
But anyway, nice day. Like I said earlier, it was very calm, very chill. Oh, wait a minute, that was you and I talking about it coming home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that on the video, but it was just a very relaxed, fun day.
It was. It was a good
It just
day.
seemed fun. And even though it was cold, man, it was cold towards the end of the day.
Yeah.
That was
Still
fun.
cold. It's
Tinkering with
35 out there.
Yeah.
It's cold.
with the Ryker. The chin piece on the Spyder was easy to deal with. I was worried about that, but I felt pretty confident it'd be easy. I was just concerned when you're clipping it in how, well, anyway, worked out great. It was easy to do. It's a nice shiny unscratched part on there.
Yeah, very good.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
And I guess that's all I have.
That's all you got?
That's it. Let's roll on out.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
Is that all?
That's all, Paul.
All right.
All right.
See you guys in the morning.
You guys take care.
Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.